Hi Aries, welcome to your When the X Returns reading. I know that X's are X's for a reason, but this is looking at them coming back without your invitation to do so. They just show up. Why? That's what this is looking at. All right, some of you might be okay with it, some of you not. But regardless, if you're here, you're watching because they already have returned, not that if they're going to show up. This is them already having returned, and hopefully this can let you know some insight into their motive. I basically just said everything in the description box. So, but this is When the X Returns reading for January 18th through the February 1st. And everything other than what I said you need to know is in the description box below. Okay, Knight of Coins. So this could be you thinking about an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It could be thinking about, hi Sammy, an offer that has been made, or you could be feeling stuck. This could be also you wanting just a physical relationship. Maybe seeing if your ex is going to go for that. Okay, let's roll the cards. Page of Coins, Six of Coins, the Magician. All right, where are we at here? Five of Wands, Six of Wands. I'm going to fit everything into my little screen here. But yeah. Okay, King of Swords, Two of Swords. Yeah, that was a side disapproval because you know what, really? This one, they want something and they're used to getting their way. And maybe that's what they've asked you is if you want to have a physical relationship. This is somebody that's used to people doing what they want or used to being able to convince or charm people about what they want. To be fair, we've got the Six of Coins here, which would suggest balance and righting a wrong, atoning. So it could be that this is them thinking about how to come back and make it right. Could be that. Okay, this is somebody that has a lot at their disposal. They're just really kind of gifted with, they got that silver tongue. They're able to be very convincing or persuasive. They're just used to being able to manifest and have what they have manifested. Okay, so if they got their sights set on you, it's in their mind, it's happening. It's just a matter of time. They feel conflicted about you. They feel conflicted about you. There's a lot going on. There might even be, they might feel angry. They feel that they were cut off. Maybe there was somebody going online for some shenanigans, porn, or another, like an online affair. Or just that social media got in the way of the relationship, but they feel cut off and disconnected. And they felt like they were kind of discarded and treated coldly. Maybe it's reversed and that's how they feel it ended with you. It was just like, boom, it's over. And they might feel badly about that and they're coming back to atone. They're wanting to figure out how to make it up to you or make the relationship work again. What's this King of Swords about here? For Aries, what's this King of Swords about? Okay, so it feels like they sent it feels like they were the one that broke up, because this is somebody in a position of power, able to decide and make just very cutting decisions. Boop, boop. And it's like you're walking away or they're walking away. Either they broke up, they asked you to leave, or they broke up with you because they just felt like it was a very, I want to say it was a cold decision, just boop, walking away, leaving, and they had the advantage. So there's a disconnect or a leaving or an ending here on their part. They just disconnected and left, and they may or may not have felt guilty about it, but it could be that distance is involved also, that there could have been fighting about distance. We got land here, so it could be that that was an issue, that there was mistrust or sabotage, or, just like it was starting to get in between the two of you. But it was a a strictly logical decision. It was not an emotional decision. It's funny because this is somebody, a painful walking away from something, but this was somebody that's like, all right, it has to be done. It just, I know that I have emotions about this, but I'm detaching myself and gonna do what I have to do. It's this 5 of Wands about. Yikes. Could be Capricorn, could be Scorpio. This is an unhealthy attachment. So that's probably why there's that internal conflict here. We got the 5 and the 7 of Wands. We got that conflict going on inside about leaving, about the way things ended, about just how cold-hearted it was. Somebody discarded somebody, or somebody feels discarded. And maybe, it was about addiction. It was about an unhealthy habit. It was toxic, and the relationship needed to end. It needed to end. This is what's probably, this and maybe distance is what's getting in the way, or what got in the way of the relationship. Just a lot of baggage. Someone made the executive decision here to leave. I keep saying executive, but someone that had all their ducks in a row made the decision to end it. Either to leave, or to ask somebody to leave, or to break up. And yet here they are again. Here they are coming back around. That's not a slam. It's just that, what do they want? Why? Is this okay, that just flew out. They're hopeful because I said why and it flew out. Are they wanting, Papa? Sorry, my cat just came in. What are they? They're wanting things to work out in the long haul. Is this relocating again? Both of these are about moving and relocating, and like a long move, so I mean, that's one of the reasons, or meaning. So, okay. Let me get to the 2 of Swords here. So they're hoping they can figure out a way to make it work. This could be them wanting to be friends also. What is this 2 of Swords about? Not wanting to make a decision. Interesting. So they up and left, but then they're coming back around because they want to try and figure out a way to make it work, and they are indecisive. Had to give my cat some little neck and ear scratches there. What's this 2 of Swords about? What's this 2 of Swords about? Okay, there, yeah, you were, this is the ideal relationship or mate. This is someone that you are someone that this is anything that you could want in a relationship and more, this person or this situation, and they had that with you and they messed up. It's really bothering them that this could be Taurus, but it's really bothering them that you got away, or that it ended with you, because you really were the perfect mate for them. So maybe they're hoping you won't make a decision yet, but I feel like this is them. It's almost like they realize they messed up and they don't know how to fix it, and that's where the torment is, because this really was a good relationship for them. And they might be looking at you as having this unhealthy attachment to you, or that it had to end because of an addiction. And yet here they are. So was it their addiction that's what the conflict is they feel guilty because they had an addiction and it had to end because of that. And you made the very correct and calculated decision to end it with them. But here they are circling back around, hopeful that they can make it work. And, okay. Sorry, my cat's just... Because you were... But I don't get the indecision here. They're dating. You got to be careful with this one. They're dating. They're doing a lot of social activities and they're dating. So what is this? Is this an ego thing? It's like, okay, they're indecisive, and yet you were the ideal relationship here. They're indecisive though, and it's the indecision. Yeah, I know they were ideal relationship, but I really messed up, and or maybe they, what the hell? I think they got some demons in their closet. I shouldn't say that on this channel. I think they've got some stuff they're really dealing with, and they're really going through something. and that's what got in the way, and they're really conflicted and feel really guilty, and they don't want to be completely out of your life. They still want to be connected to you somehow. This is friendship or otherwise. So they're probably going around acting like everything's fine. This could be they're just coming back because, you know, they want to know that they can still get you back if they want to, but they're going to be indecisive. He or she may, you know, want you in their corner, but it was not the best situation, and it seemed like it might have been painful for someone to walk away, but very necessary. So you know what, Aries, I don't know. That whoever this is has got a lot of stuff they need to deal with. And I think they know that they feel like they're not really going to find anybody comparable to you again. But maybe because of this addiction, it's still negotiable. They're still not able to do what they need to do to be, and maybe that's why the magician's here, because they're trying to figure out a way to have both, and you can't. This will always get in the way of an ideal relationship, always. Okay, all right, let's get the oracle cards. It's funny because it's like, God, what is this internal conflict, this indecision, and we got addiction here, we got an unhealthy, a toxic relationship, a toxic attachment, and then we got this, you know, we got Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, you know, Taurus. Wow. There's a lot of indecision and a lot of just like, conflict, torment, anxiety, indecision, confusion, overwhelm. But everything's fine because they're used to being able to make everything work. And that could be speaking to someone that is able to manage some sort of unhealthy attachment like addiction or porn, or, you know, and make it work over here too, because they keep the two separate, and then until they don't, and then it causes problems and it gets in the way of a healthy relationship. All right. What is Aries? What do we want to tell Aries? Aries. Yes, this is a relationship that cannot be right now. Somebody needs to deal with their business. This is a relationship that is just out of reach for the person, and they know it. But I think they're wanting to come back to make sure that they still have you in their corner while they decide. It's like a security blanket. It's like someone's afraid to, you know, don't leave. I'm going to turn the corner and then you can leave, but I don't want you to leave before I turn the corner. And then they poke their head back around and make sure that you're still standing there, that you haven't left yet. You know what I mean? It's like that. Okay. Aries. Someone is trying to keep all the balls in the air and they just can't anymore. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow. So if you're hurting about this, this is not the relationship for you right now. Someone is really conflicted and torn up, but you don't need to be a part of that. They know what they lost and they're trying to figure out a way to make it work, but they have to get rid of this situation here. That has to be addressed. Aries. You were right to walk away if you ended it, Aries. It needed to be done. It was the right thing to do. Aries. Imagine. Okay, right off the bat, it hit me. No wishful thinking. You be careful. That way madness lies. You're going to be supplied for today and tomorrow. You don't need to spend time on thinking about a relationship that cannot be right now. You will allow things that aren't good for you. Honestly, if you start to get sentimental, if you get that sentimental going and you're, you know, they might have shown up to do the right thing, or they're trying to figure out how to do the right thing. Let them work it out. Don't try to help them along. This is not, you need to stand down and let them do their thing. Okay, let's see. That's my intuitive read on this. Let's see what the book says. Okay, so the book is saying, illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered your life. Now may be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear. Yeah. Because this is talking about you have everything you need and you will have. You're not going to be at a loss here. It might feel like it, like letting go is painful, but it's necessary right now. Okay, sorry. Then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over again in your mind. The universe responds to such projections, so be aware of this catastrophizing. That's an interesting word, catastrophizing. No matter what, illusions and awfulizing, good Lord, are a misuse of imagination. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded. Stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. Worrying is just a horrible wish for the future. That makes me mad, but it's true. I hate that because when you don't address something, it turns into a compulsion. And then it's like, well, don't think that way. Well, then all you do is think that way. So this is about, you know what? You're going to stress out about it. It's fine, but you will be infinitely supplied for. This relationship is not for you now. Do not be wishful thinking about it. You're just going to set yourself up for disappointment. This is theirs to fix, not you. So you need to go on about your life. Okay, if anything is going to happen, it's going to take a long time, and they're going to have to show over and over again that you can trust them, that they're not going to relapse, or that they're not going. This is truly resolved right here. This devil. Okay, you might feel stuck, and you're going to feel that way for a while, but you need to be by yourself right now, and be around other people, because this is whatever they came in. If it's disrupting something, don't allow it. Okay. Way too long. All right, Aries, I hope this was helpful. You leave them to their own devices right now, and you attend to you and your own, okay? I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.